What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast and Live episode 108, Topic 1. I'm Alex. This is our conversational show, a show that airs every other week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And this topic, I want to start off with a franchise that's very, very close to my heart in Rush Hour 4. I want to talk about when Rush Hour 4 will actually release. This is a thing that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, actually. This is a franchise, a movie franchise that I absolutely adore to the moon. I really, really love this franchise. And, when I was thinking of topics for this week's episode, I was thinking, I could do a movie thing, and I was thinking, well, what movie could I talk about? And I thought, well, you know what? I want to know more about Rush Hour 4, so I was looking it up, and it got me thinking even more. We've been hearing confirmations that Rush Hour 4 is going to happen for literally a year, almost a year and a half at this point, and I just want to talk a little bit about the franchise in general. I want to talk about when I think we'll actually get the movie. Firstly, what you should know is Rush Hour is probably one of my top 5, maybe, favorite franchises of all time. I think it's a fantastic film franchise. I think it's funny. I think it's creative. I love the comedy. I love the action. I love Jackie Chan. I love Chris Tucker. There's just so many things to love in this film franchise overall. So this is a fantastic film franchise, no doubt. When it comes to Rush Hour 4, things have been always very interesting with the Rush Hour 4. And if you read, any of the articles written about it and any of the articles saying that Rush Hour 4 is actually confirmed, you'll see Chris Tucker and you'll see Jackie Chan saying, this has been in the works for a very, very long time. Okay, 7-8 years, they've been just turning down scripts, and they finally got one that they wanted to do. Now, Jackie Chan said that back in October of 2017, that they had gotten a script that they had approved, and he said he would only do it if Chris Tucker said he would do it. Chris Tucker then said that he would do it. I think that first official confirmation was March or April of 2018, and when you look at that, I wonder when this film is actually going to come out. Now, I do remember when Jackie Chan said, yes, we're doing it, okay? I do remember when that happened, and I thought that film, I thought that could easily be a late 2018 to early 2019 film, but here we are in early 2019, and there's been nothing. There's nothing. Ever since Chris Tucker said it last spring, there was one article back in, I believe, November, just a couple months ago, where it said, Chris Tucker said it again, that yes, we're doing it. Now, that's all, fine and dandy and all that stuff, but when are they actually filming? I've seen nothing as to when this film is actually filming. Like I said, I had maybe fooled myself into believing it'd come out in 2019, but obviously that's not happening now. At this point, you just want the film to actually start filming. A film like Rush Hour really does not take that long to, I think, firstly, film, secondly, edit. So I really do think they could get it all done within one calendar year. So if they were to start filming, say, in March or April of this year, I believe the film can come out in March or April or even earlier next year. So I really do think that this could be a very, very early, a February film in 2020. I think that's very, very possible. And honestly, I'm going to put that as my money. I'm going to put my money down on that. I think February to June of 2020 is where Rush Hour 4 slots in. But again, you got to get on it. And, I'm super, super excited for it. But honestly, how excited I was for it, then I look at the articles and I see, nothing. I see nothing. I see nothing about this film whatsoever. I see no progress really being made. It makes me think, come on, give me, you can't confirm something. And it's and that happens in the gaming industry all the time too. You can't confirm something and then just kind of hold it, far, far away and say, well, it's coming. I love game releases when they announce a game and then 5-6 months later, it's out. Now, some games actually do work better where there's a build-up, right? Say, a Last of Us Part 2. There's a build-up that gets announced a couple years ago. We see 2-3 trailers, and then it comes out 2 years after we get we originally find out it exists. There's games like Dragon Age 4 that BioWare just announced, that you look at it and you say, well, that's 4+ years away. Are we going to really remember the moment that we first heard about it? Is it going to be a special? The Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 was shown 6 years before the game actually came out. That was a huge mistake. It's same thing kind of in the film industry, but especially a film for this, a film for Rush Hour, a franchise that I truly, truly love. You hear about it and you say, fine, thank God, finally we're going to get this film. But you get that, and then literally it's been over a year, a full year plus, that Jackie Chan said, it's confirmed, we're doing Rush Hour 4. and they haven't done Rush Hour 4. Okay, they haven't even filmed it yet. So, it's something like that where it's like, okay, it's great that there's confirmation. It's great that you got a script that you like. It's great that we got the 2 actors signed on to do it. You probably have a team. It's probably, the director and producer and writers and all that stuff are locked in. But let's get going. Let's actually start this. And when you think of it like that, then it kind of does become a little bit frustrating because it's like, well, just get it going. You don't want to rush it. That's for sure. That's funny, Rush Hour. You don't want to rush the film because this very well could be the last Rush Hour film that we ever get. Okay, Jackie Chan is 64 turning 65, so it's not like you're going to get many more films in general, but especially, this can't go another 7 years after Rush Hour 4 to make Rush Hour 5. They can't do that. So, this really needs to be not only the best one, but it also needs to happen, like, quickly, as soon as possible. And so I think it will. I do think they'll film it this calendar year. I think in 2019 they'll film it, and so I do think it'll come out in 2020. Just earlier the better for me. I'd rather have it earlier than later. So guys, let me know in the comments below. Are you a Rush Hour fan in general? What do you know about Rush Hour 4? And are you excited for the 4th film in the Rush Hour franchise? Let me know. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Podcast Now. Hit the bell icon so you guys are notified when every topic of Podcast Now Live goes up. They go up every other week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On Wednesday, we'll have a brand new topic, and I hope to see you guys there.